Hey guys, Hey Dragon here. Today I'll be talking about the future of Hunter x Hunter, what lies ahead both content wise and also the publication schedule. Let's get into it.
Damn, son, it's Major League Rock.
And she till I die, all these lollies call me rubbing on her thighs, she stay wet for her. Shawty so kawaii.
So, Hunter x Hunter fans, things haven't looked this good since the 2011 anime came out back in 2011. We just received 30 chapters of the manga, and here we are again, about to receive another 30. So I want to first of all talk about the publication schedule. I think that this has been great. The fact that Togashi is no longer in charge of how Hunter x Hunter will get published. It's now up to the Shonen Jump editors. And I think that's good because the less things Togashi has to think and to worry about, the more he can prioritize the story. And that's exactly what he's been doing ever since April this year. Every single day, Togashi's been doing at least one manga panel of Hunter x Hunter. As well as that, he's been doing other projects, such as doing those pieces for the Dragon Ball and others. So Togashi is really on a spree, and he's got a lot of momentum behind him. In fact, he hasn't had this much momentum since he was writing the York New City arc. And with this, and 30 chapters being published this year, and when we get them for ourselves, we don't know, but 30 will be completed by this year. It makes you think, would it ever be a hiatus again? And I'm sure there'll be many breaks in the publication, but I don't think we're ever going to get a year-long hiatus again. And I believe that if it's under a year, it's not really a hiatus. It's more so a slow schedule. So I believe that we're going to get the end of the Dark Continent arc in the next year, probably 2025, because I believe that from chapter 430, they will have arrived in the Dark Continent, and the Black Whale would have, they'll get off it by then. And then after that, I think we're going to get more arcs coming. I think we're going to get shorter but faster paced arcs like we did at the start of the series. So, Hunter x Hunter, is it going to be weekly? We don't know. My guess, though, is it's either going to be weekly or it's going to be bi-weekly. Because Shonen Jump, they're willing to accept Togashi's limitations in terms of his health. I mean, it was historic. Hunter x Hunter left Shonen Jump, and Shonen Jump signed to have Hunter x Hunter come back. So clearly now, in a time where Black Clover is about to end, My Hero Academia's ended, Jujutsu Kaisen's ended, everything is compiling to that being that once One Piece starts getting more hiatuses and more breaks, as it has been in the last few years, and those missing weeks, Shonen Jump needs a big player, and that big player is Hunter x Hunter. Sales-wise, Hunter x Hunter has demolished the competition. It's outsold Boruto, it's outsold My Hero Academia, it's outsold Black Clover, it's outsold Spy Family. In this newest volume that's come out, it's been in the top 10 of the ratings since the start of September every week. In the first 2 weeks, it was sitting at the #1 spot. So, how does the publication now affect what we get as content aside from the manga chapters? Well, we've got the Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact video game that's been delayed to 2025, which means it's got more time to be more polished and to be a bigger success. And this means we're more likely to get an anime, because with the release schedule being so strong and so consistent, we're going to have more content, more popularity, and for Shonen Jump, more money. So, now we've talked about the publication and all the effects that could have, let's talk about the contents. Where is the story going to go? Well, I believe that by chapter 430, the Succession Contest arc will have been completed. So, Togashi is going to be moving on to the next thing. And I believe that after this, after we land on the Dark Continent, that's going to be a pretty major arc, which will last us a few years. But after that, I believe that we're going to go back to the human world, and we're going to go back with Gon, Hisoka, and Gyro. I think that Gon's going to find a way to get a Nen Exorcist, to get him his Nen back, just like Chrollo had. So, once that's happening, I believe that Gyro will become a big threat and a big player. I believe that Gon and Hisoka will have their rematch, and I believe Gon will win, and he will spare Hisoka's life, and they'll have some kind of, mutual agreement, since I believe that now in the story, Kurapika is going to once again make an alliance with Hisoka, now that Hisoka's been killing troop members left, right, and center. So, I think that the final boss of Hunter x Hunter is going to be Gyro. I think that the story is going to move faster and faster. The fact Togashi is releasing so many chapters doesn't just mean he's pushing himself. It means that he's really feeling the story right now. Togashi is someone that likes to go over the top. If you remember, he's made his own alphabet for Hunter x Hunter, his own massive world map with different continents and different systems of currency. And he's also made his own RPG video game that, if you took Greed Island out of Hunter x Hunter, it's still a playable and very good RPG game. So, this means shit's getting real. So, us as fans, how is it going to be like for us? I believe that we'll be getting a volume every year, which we haven't had pretty much ever. And I think that the Dark Continent will be a lot like the Chimera Ant arc, where it'll be kind of a slow start up, where we see the depths and the heights of it. Then in the middle, it'll be more so like a training, trying to get adapted to it. And the finale is just going to be crazy. And after that, just like how between the massive York New City arc and then the Chimera Ant arc, I believe we're going to have a mini arc back on Earth. And I talked more about it, the Gon and Hisoka and, Gon getting his Nen back, and that setting up more with Gyro and about his ambitions. Because we know, of course, a Nen, post-mortem Nen, is more powerful than any other type of Nen. Then we've got, the conditional Nens, right? Got the conditions you make. So knowing Gyro about how he wants to destroy the world and bring chaos, he can make a lot of conditional Nens. And aside from that as well, there's also still the question about the death, of the Chimera Ants. Like, could he have access to some post-mortem Nen? So I think all of that is very interesting. There's a lot of questions, with Benjamin, for instance, one of the princes on the, on the Black Whale. There is so much going on, and there's so much to look forward to. And I love that Togashi, at any moment, he can just reintroduce a character we haven't seen in a long time. 2 characters I'm waiting for a return of, which I'm pretty sure will happen, is Zushi and Hanzo. Hanzo as a ninja. He talked a lot about his ninja village. So I think that could be a possibility, that someone in Hanzo's ninja village knows how to reactivate Nen to the point where you're able to get an exorcist to then come and heal you. Because of course, Gon, he was at the point of no repair. Without Alucard, he'd be dead. We're back, baby. We're fucking back. If you want to see the Hunter x Hunter chapter 401 to 430 reviews, I'm here. And I'm going to review every single one of them the day they come out. Aside from that, I'm going to keep making Hunter x Hunter reviews about the different animes, the different volumes, the different arcs. I'm going to make more content around the characters. And every single day, I'm going to be improving my knowledge of Hunter x Hunter to deliver better, faster, more efficient, and more pleasing content. So, if you want to be on part of the ride, join in and let's have fun. Hey, Jugon. Out.
羽ばたいたら戻らないと言って目指したのは青い青いあの空